go in my tote bag for the festival. So I'm using this tote bag. It's like one of the biggest ones I have. So my hand lotion. This is one of the books that I'm reading right now, Loca by Alejandro Heredia. I don't know if he's gonna be there. I don't know. And then y'all know Kennedy Ryan will be there. So this is one of my book bows. And the only book I'm bringing, because I don't want to hurt my back or my shoulder, is my original copy of Real. I think this is the first book of Kennedy Ryan's I ever actually physically bought. Yeah, it is. And it's just my favorite book from her, and it's the original cover. So I'm like, okay, this will be special for her to sign if I'm able to get her to sign, make it to her line. 'Cause I think she's going on like late in the day. And then the other book I'm currently reading is Acts of Forgiveness by Mara Cheeks. She's actually the owner of Liz's Book Bar in Brooklyn. If y'all are local or ever come to Brooklyn. Okay, so those are the books. So my sunglasses, my house key, y'all don't need those. And then my battery pack. Charge my phone and stuff. My wallet. And then this is like my personal pouch with like my EpiPen and my headphones and my lip gloss. And I need to find my actual phone steadier. Let me get it. Okay guys, so I found, this is my phone steadier so I can like vlog on my phone, which is what I'll be doing. And yeah, I'm about to pack my bag, and my husband is being nice enough to take me today. I don't have to take the train. So I think from where I live it's like a train and then the bus up to like the Fordham Plaza. So let's get ready. Okay, so I'm realizing I never opened the vlog. So welcome back to my channel. I'm Charnel. You guys know the deal. So I am getting ready to leave out the door to the Bronx Book Festival, and I'm bringing y'all with me. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing. My job of the day, I guess. My drink is water. Y'all already saw that. And outfit. So I was texting my friend who's going to. All right, so guys, I'm just showing you my fit. Don't mind the messy background. Okay, so I'm wearing my Skyland t-shirt. This is the only bookish t-shirt I have. The other one, all the other bookish stuff I have is sweaters. So it's fine. It's perfect. Kennedy Ryan will be there. So my Kennedy Ryan Skyland shirt, some shorts, and then today is hot. I want to wear sandals, but I'm gonna be walking around a lot, so I'm just wearing my New Balances. Yeah. So it is 2 days, 2 days later, after the Bronx Book Festival, and I just want to close out by showing y'all my haul. Just want to make sure I have everything because there was lots of free books, and then there's the books that I bought. So I'm trying to make sure I have all my books. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start with the free books. Okay. So there was the book Speak Easy. I think that's what it's called. It's like a truck. It drives around New York City, and then it stopped at the book fair or the book festival. Like towards the end, and it's just basically you can just go up and grab any books you want. It's free books. So of course I got some stuff. So this one it's a poetry book. It's called The Brush by Eliana Hernandez Pachon. So this one, I'm not gonna read no synopsis. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. And then another poetry book. It's called Tango Below a Narrow Ceiling by Riyadh Saleh Hussein. It's a translated copy. It's a poetry book. I've been a poetry nerd this year. So yeah, I'm excited to have this one. And then this one is it's from Harper Via. It's called The Stolen Heart by Andrei Kirkov. And it's the Kiev Mysteries. So it looks like it's a Ukrainian mystery series, and I looked on Goodreads. This is the second one in the series, so I'll find the first one eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, but I've never read a Ukrainian book. Y'all know I've been reading weird stuff. I've been reading anything. I never read a Ukrainian book, Russian book, anything from that region. So. And it's a mystery, so maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. I was like, it's free. Let's try it. Yes. And then another one that was free is All American Boys by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Keeley. So this one was from the library. So New York Public Library had their own booth or table set up, and they were giving out this book for free. And I got my New York Public Library card. Y'all, I've been trying since I moved out here in 2016. But it's always been, oh, you have to be a resident. But for some reason, I was like, I'm a resident of New Jersey. But they would always, I don't know. I would always try online. But at the table, they're like, no, you can get a library card. Like, they signed me up. But anyways, yeah, I got the free tote. I'm about to show y'all. And this book, and Mr. Reynolds signed it. Here we go. I'm so excited. Yeah, so that's cool. Okay, and then I got this from my son. So the Brooklyn Book Bodega? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Brooklyn Book Bodega. They had their own table too. And their whole thing, like outside of this book festival, is they collect and curate free books for like babies, kids, teens. So their whole table was just grab any book you want. I only chose one. I got this for my son. And I love this little black boy on the cover. So Seeing Into Tomorrow. Oh, the Brooklyn Book Bodega. There you go. Cute. I forgot they gave a bookmark with it. So this one is like, yeah, so it's like a picture book, but it's like real pictures. So this would be cool. Because my son really thrives off of like pictures to show like what's going on. So yes, y'all know I can never forget my child when I go places. I always get him something. Okay, so this was the like the events, like the what do you call it, schedule and all that. So this was like my little Bible throughout the whole day. Like, okay, who's next? When is Ebony Liddell gonna be there? Tia Williams. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep this as like a little keepsake. It's my first little book festival, you guys. Okay, so on to what I bought. So this is my New York Public Library tote that the library gave me. Let me make sure I get a thumbnail. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and grab. Okay, first, this was from the Macmillan table. Macmillan is one of the big publishing houses, and at their table, it looks like it was mostly like middle grade and YA books. So they had a lot of graphic novels, and this was an arc. It's called Flip by Ngozi Ukazu. I mean, the illustrations looked cute, and she said this is considered YA. So it's a whole graphic novel. So I don't know how I don't know how I'm gonna keep it. I might give it to my cousin. I mean, he's a freshman now, or yeah, he just left freshman year. So maybe, I don't know. I think he would like it. I might give it to my cousin, or my nephew is probably a little bit too young because he's 11. But I was like, okay, somebody in my life go get that book. So, and then, okay, on to what I bought. So I got Ghost by Jason Reynolds. And this is the first it's like a long series, they said, because the next one is Patina. And of course, I had him sign this. What is it, child? What's wrong? And I had him sign it. Okay, so I'm not gonna read none of these synopses, y'all. Look it up. Okay, and then of course I bought a poetry book. This author was there on a panel like when I showed up. But when I showed up, I was trying to get my task done. Like, you know, getting my freebies. Getting my freebies because those were running out, and then going in the book line. Like they had a little bookstore table set up. It was cute. So getting my stuff that I knew I wanted to get signed and getting myself acclimated. You know what I mean? So yeah, so this is called Savings Time by Roya Marsh. And this is a book of poetry about like black, queer, black girlhood, black queerness, and all the things, the gays and the days and the days and the thems. All my people, okay? So there's that. And then This Could Be Forever by Ebony Liddell. Y'all know I read Love Radio earlier this year and loved it. And remember at the beginning of the year, or just throughout all my videos, I usually talking mess about YA. I'm too grown for YA. But I found the YA that I like. Ebony Liddell. She is just that girl, okay? And she's gorgeous in person. She was there. Oh, I should have said that. She was there. I didn't bring my Love Radio copy because I only brought a tote to the event, and I just did not want nothing weighed down. So I was just like, I'll just get this one, which I've been wanting to get since it came out anyway. And she signed it. I'll show you guys that. It just says to Charnel from Ebony. So yeah. So this will be one of my summer reads, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, and then she is one of the writers in this new anthology book coming out called You Got a Place Here Too. It's like a It's like a book. A bunch of authors wrote this book to like, I think it's to promote HBCUs or to like maybe like a love letter to HBCUs. And I think I know this is part of the cover. I've seen it all over the books, all over Bookstagram. But yeah, so Kennedy Ryan wrote in it. Christine Platt, Ebony Liddell, Farrah Roshan, Nicola Yoon, Elizabeth Acevedo. So there's a lot of people that we know. So yeah, so she was giving out these bookmarks, Ebony Liddell. So and it's cute. Look very homecoming. You know, the flag. Yeah. Okay, and then One Crazy Summer by Rita Williams Garcia and illustrated by Cherie Miller. So Cherie is my homegirl, one of my mom friends where I live. And she's an illustrator and an author of kids and middle grade books. So this is one of the books she illustrated. And she's like one of the coolest people I know. She's super nice. And she's one of my homegirls. Our sons play together. She's just cool. So I'll hopefully I remember to insert the clip. I was just like, oh, I'm getting my book signed by a celebrity. Just messing with her. Like, so yeah, she signed it for me. I'm like, please have my book friend. So yeah, it's just cool. Like, one of my friends she's a famous author, and illustrator. You know, she had a couple panels at the book festival, and she's always at book festivals and conferences and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And I'll put her name on the screen too, for Instagram, because you can just see her illustrations there. At coilyandcute. And yeah, her illustrations are just so cute, like just very, just so cute. So check her out. But yes, so I supported my friend, bought one of the books that she illustrated. And then another poetry book, Oyeme by Jessica Diaz. And she was also there, but I got there like close to 11. I think she had already went on. She had already, or like she was in the middle of her panel, something like that. She was there though. And this it's already signed. Yeah, this is already signed. Like once I bought it. So yeah. So yeah, it's another poetry book. This is like black or I think Afro-Latina. I could be wrong, but I think it's like Afro-Latina focus themes of this book. And cover eats too. That's the first thing that drew me. And I was like, hey, I saw her name on the thing, on the program. All right, two more, y'all. Two of the most highly anticipated books this year. And they both literally just came out, and they were both at the book festival. So When the Music Hits, look at this cover by Amber Oliver. Her panel, I didn't get this signed because I was like running around getting my freebies and talking to the publishers. Y'all, I was trying to get in good with Simon & Schuster rep was there. Macmillan was there. And I was like, hey, my name is Charnel. I have BookTube. I have books. You know, I was just trying to get my stuff together before I sat down for my panels, okay? So she was on stage with it was like a panel of it was like her, I'm Amber Oliver, Clarence, is his name Clarence Haynes? Spoiler alert, the other book I got. Yeah, Clarence A. Haynes. Bibliotherapy in the Bronx author Emily Rumble, and somebody else, I can't remember, but they're all authors who are born and raised from the Bronx. So it was like a BX, it's like a BX is writing, something like that. The Bronx is writing some type of because they have cool names. Oh, I guess I should look on the thing, huh? It's not on here. Oh, the Bronx keeps creating it. Is that what it is? yeah, I think I was in line for something when they were on, but I still bought her book because I knew I wanted to. And I missed her signing because they signed right after they got off their panels. It was very organized, you guys. So yeah, so I'm so excited about this one. It's a highly anticipated read. Oh, I love how, see, I love when books are this size. It's like tall and it's like just very spacious. The words are just so spacious on the page. I love it. Who's a okay Valentine? So maybe they publish their books like good. And this is Amber Oliver. Yes. Okay. And then another highly anticipated book was The Ghost of Gwendolyn Montgomery by Clarence A. Haynes. Like I said, he was also there, and he was on a few panels actually. And he did like The Bronx is Creating It. Horror is Trending. Yeah, so yeah, he was on a few panels. And he's a really cool dude. He's super tall. He's a really cool dude. I liked hearing him talk. He had like a lot of things, like cool things, like good things to say. And yes, so so this was another highly anticipated read. I didn't get a chance to get this signed by him because again, I think I was just focused on. I think every time he was signing, I was staying in my seat so I can be there for the next panel. Those are like really good panels, you guys. So yeah, so that's my haul. And overall, I loved hanging out at the Bronx Book Festival. I got to hang out I went by myself, but it was cool that I knew a couple people. So the main book club that I'm in, completely booked. She was moderating a panel, and she was just there, so I was talking to her a lot, hanging out with my friend that I actually met at the Christina Forrest and Tia Williams book signing that I went to earlier this year, maybe January or February, maybe February, when I went to the Rip Bodice in Brooklyn. I met her there, and we stayed connected. We have each other's numbers, and we always talking in DMs and stuff like that. And she's a librarian, so she was there professionally, doing the networking stuff. So we got to hang out for a couple hours. That was nice. And again, my friend Cherie, she was there because she's an author / illustrator. So she was working. So she had panels and leading activities and stuff like that. So that was cool. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to go to more book festivals. And like I said, this is their 8th year, so of course they know what they're doing, but it's just so well run. So I think this was the perfect first book festival for me. The rep who was sitting at the Simon and Schuster table, and tell her what I do, I'm on Bookstagram and stuff like that. She encouraged me. I'm a small creator on Bookstagram and BookTube, but I talk about books and things like that. She's really affirmed me, so that was really nice. And also she approved me for an arc on the spot on NetGalley because she ran out of it. So it was Boomtown by Nick Stone. And by the time I got there, y'all, it started at 9, and by the time I got there close to 11, she was already out of the arcs. And I was like, oh. She was like, well, you have NetGalley? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, pull it up. And I requested it on there, and she approved me on the spot. So that was I was like, oh my gosh. So that was, yeah, it was just really affirming. And yeah, so I kind of got to see the inside of the book publishing industry, and yeah, and just to hear all the authors speak. I went to the Bronx is Healing, so that was that's my book friend Jordan from Completely Booked, she was moderating that panel with Emily Rumble and Jessica Hope. or Hop, Jessica Hop. She wrote First in the Family. And then the YA panel with Tia Williams. I believe, no, this is like my 5th time seeing Tia Williams in person. She's gorgeous. But like, I was like, I don't have anything for her to sign, because she's literally signed all my books that I have of hers. And yeah, so Ebony Liddell was there, and then 2 others that I wasn't familiar with. The author of Under the Neon Lights, and then the author of If We Were a Movie. I didn't buy those, but I bookmarked them on Goodreads to check out at the library, look on Libby or something like that. And what else did I do? The one thing was, okay, it was very hot. That was the first day of our heat wave here. If you're tapped into the news or anything, or if you don't live in the New York area, we are under like a severe heat wave. Like, we hit triple digits today, like 102, or actually 108. My car said 108. And factor in, we are like a tropical climate basically up here. So we have thick humidity too. So it's very hot, like dangerously hot. But the day of the Bronx Book Fest, it was like 89. So it was hot, but it was like, if you stood in the shade, you were fine. And drinking your water and stuff like that. They had like, they were selling icy cups and stuff. Like, it was fine. So by the time, like, Kennedy Ryan, I thought she was gonna go on earlier in the day. And when we got the schedule, when it showed up, and it said she was gonna be on at like 6:15, I think. No, 6 o'clock. And then, like, when we were there, like things were starting late, like 5 or 10 minutes late, and by the time it was like 4 something, I heard like, oh, she's not gonna be on until like 6:20. I said, I gotta go. I was like, my social battery was done. Like, for real, I could feel it. I was like, when I didn't want to open my mouth. I didn't want to talk anymore. I was peopled out, and I was getting really hungry and tired. So it was like 4:30, and I called my husband. I was like, I'm ready to go. Can you come get me, please? So I left at like 5. I was like, dang it. I can't believe, like, once again, I'm not able to see Kennedy Ryan. Like, is it just not meant to be? What is going on? So I'll see her somewhere else. I don't know. I think I saw on social media that she said like this was like her last like little public facing activity for a while. I think I saw that like she's like the Bronx Book Fest, like she's gonna go back after the Bronx Book Fest. She's going back into a hole to, you know, she's writing the second book in the after Real, and working on the TV show or movie, whatever. So I don't know. I was like, dang, she's not gonna be as accessible. I feel like she's not gonna be accessible. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know. Unless she goes to, there's a couple of festivals coming up, like Chocolate City Lit Festival. The tickets actually go on sale tomorrow for the pre-sale. That's like next April. I could see her going there, but I feel like I didn't see her on the lineup. And then Black Romance Books Festival, which is next year, like next May. Those tickets go on sale in August. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like that was just a huge missed chance, and I had to listen to my body. Y'all know I am working on that this year after my health issues. So, yeah. But as I was leaving, she was coming in. I almost stayed, but I was like, I can't do it. I can feel it. I couldn't do it. I was at my end. Like, I couldn't do it anymore. Because I don't know if I told y'all, the festival was outside. It's not an inside. It's not a convention center or anything. It was outside. There was tents and everything for each station, but it was still outside. So, yeah. Yeah. So at least I got to see her. She's very beautiful. She's a gorgeous lady. And when she was coming in, I was like, "Hi, Miss Ryan." I said it so low. My friend Cherie, like we were going home together. She was like, "I didn't know that's who you wanted to," because she's not really. She's in the kids. She's a kids author. She's not really in the grown ups. So she was like, "Oh, that was Katie Work." She's like, "Girl, why did you say it?" She's like, "I would have yelled it for you." I was just so. I was like, "Oh my god, that's her!" Like, anyways, at least I got to see her in person. Like, see her in person. But I had to go. I was done zone. I couldn't hold out the other hour. Okay, y'all. So I'm closing out. Closing out the vlog. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.